Namaste, my beautiful, my wonderful, my most incredible, my most unbelievable queens, patrons. Today I want to do a spread. I want to do a 7-card spread, and I will be using the Golden Wheel deck. And this spread has a very short name, which sounds like this: My Ex. So the thing is that because of course it's a spread, it's not going to be picking up the card. All my readings are very accurate. And if you came here, because all of you came here from my YouTube channel, and you could, of course, those of you who had been with me for quite a bit of time, you of course could probably see that my readings are accurate. The thing is that of course it cannot be 100% accurate for 100% of people, but because I have about 100 of patrons here, so you can imagine that of course the accuracy here would be much more, because I put so much more energies into readings I do for you, because my endless gratitude. So my Ex is a spread. So take, my beautiful queens, what resonates. All the messages are going to be accurate, but the level of accuracy is going to depend on each one of your situation. You are in different countries, you are in different situations, different people, so on. So please, beautiful queens, take what resonate. If you have question, you have here in Patreon my you can write me a message, and I will answer your message most of the time within 1 day. So my Ex, 7 cards spread. First question: does he remember you? Is he still remembering you? Is he thinking of you? Second question: what feelings he still has left in him, if he has any left, if it was a narcissistic, manipulative, cold type that he has feelings to nobody at all. Number 3, his love life without you. Is anything happening in his love life without you? What is it happening? Number 4, is he sorry for being apart with you? Number 5, will he try to come back and ask you for a second chance, start it all over? Number 6, will you two of you start it all over? And advice for you, as always, please determine the time period for your specific situation. Time period, whether it is 6 months, 1 year, 3 months. Please put your time period in your question yourself. Let us go straight to it. My Ex, the spread, asking the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, spirits of air, and spirits of water, the guides and the keepers, to give us the answers to our questions. And we will take those answers with gratitude. To my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart. Number 1 question. Wow. Number 1 question already fell out. Ace of Cups. Does he remember you? Is he thinking of you? Oh my God. Big time. Big time he is thinking of you and remembering you. Let's put it right here. Let me put the rest of the positions. What feelings he still has to you. So we're going to put it right here. His love life without you. Is he sorry for being apart from you? And will he try to come back and ask you for a second chance in a period of time you determine? Will you start all over? Will you give him this chance? Will you start it all over again? And advice for you, the card number 7. We will be turning the cards. How we're going to be reading them, and we're going to be turning them. So, of course, The first card right here, let me raise it a little bit because it's a big card. Because, of course, remembering you, it seems like the only thing he remembers is you. It reminds me that story of a man understanding why is that, like, it's not only men, we are very often the same. You only understand what you've had in your arms when you lose it. Somehow men are 99.9% are like that, that only they understand what they've lost when they actually lost it. But of course, remembering you, he remembers you as the best, the most real, the best thing which happened to him. And he remembering what he's thinking when he's remembering you, that you were the truest thing which ever happened to him, the one who gave him the feeling of life itself. It's a love which finds you, the love which found him, and he was holding that golden grail, that golden cup in his arms, but he unfortunately didn't, was stupid not to hold tightly enough to this cup. So of course you are the symbol of a person who is a heart, someone who has the world inside of your very heart and soul, someone who is not greedy with emotions, with feelings, with a showing gentleness, tenderness. Your heart, you were wearing on the sleeve, on like they say, expression on the sleeve, and he could trust you, and you made him happy. And but probably some of them were very jealous. Again, girls, please take what resonates. When I am speaking, I am not speaking, of course, about cold-hearted, heartless beasts by the name of narcissist, psychopathic, manipulator, psychopath. I'm not talking about them. They are not capable of something like this. So please, you know who I am talking. You know who is that you are thinking about when I'm talking. So take what resonates. So he saw it all in you. You were passion, you were feelings, you were emotions, you were the true woman, the sacred grail, sincere, faithful in your feelings, someone who held him so dear to your heart, someone who made him happy, someone who was ready to give it all. I hope it's not he's thinking from the point of view like, oh, what was the resource? It's such a pity I don't have this anymore to use. I hope this is from good point, but Ace of Cups shows a good, beautiful point. But now unfortunately this love is lost because the cup was right there in his arms, and he lost the true thing, something which will not be found anymore, because one of the meaning of the Ace of Cups is the gift of gods. So this is remembering you, what he's thinking about you when he's remembering you. Second question, what feelings he still has? Well, according to this, well, this is thinking, remembering you, what feeling he still has. Queen of Cups. What feelings he still has. Look at this. Especially if you are Queen of Cups. Let me move this. If you are a Queen of Cups, if you are this unbelievable woman, if you are the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but not necessarily you have to be, but what feelings he still has. He still holds you in his feelings as a Queen of Cups. Doesn't matter even if you are a fiery queen. What does it mean, a Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups is everything what I have just described in the first card. Everything I have just described. It's the one whose love is endless and grandiose as a universe. The one who loves unconditionally. Again, girls, I repeat, unconditionally doesn't mean you have to let a man walk all over you as a carpet. Unconditionally mean you can love without judgment, but doesn't mean you will allow anyone to disrespect you or devalue you because you are a queen of cups. And he feels that you that queen, the queen of trust, of emotions, of mercy, of compassion, of feelings, and erotism as well. Wise, someone who follows her heart, gentle, loving, beautiful, true love, and also like a woman, a perfection, like a mother, sister, partner, lover, everything. So in his feelings, he still holds you as a Queen of Cups. I don't think, the next question would be his love life without you. I can sense it. I swear that I don't think it's going to be anywhere there right now serious in his life. Why is that? Because being honest with you, to replace these two cards together with something else, even if he try, because some men try to escape those feelings and emotions, they try to do it by trying to find a replacement. The thing is a gift of God, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Cups right here. There is nothing which can unfortunately for him, replace you. There is no one who can be you. It can be beautiful woman and nice and wonderful and charismatic and kind and everything. It's just you are unique. You have to understand there is only one you in multiverse. No other you are existing. So of course he's not going to be able to replace you with absolutely nobody, no matter how many times he might try. So this is how he holds you in his heart, his feelings to you. You are his Queen of Cups. Next card is his love life without so I just it's amazing. I have just already said it all. Two of Pentacles, his love life without you. Two of Pentacles. So he is trying, yes, he is probably going on a dates, he is trying, he is flirting, he is trying to take his mind off of you. But the problem is this card has probably he's even married. I mean, if you were dealing with a married man. But Two of Pentacles has a very sad meanings, which sounds, I don't give a damn, cold heart. The thing is that this is someone who doesn't care, someone who even can meet women, and someone who even can go to a dinner, to a movie with them. He can even have sex with them. The problem is in Two of Pentacles that he can, act like he's having fun. He can be, sparkling with humor. He can show everybody that he's happy. He can be spontaneous. But this is, in between two partners. Usually it's between two partners, the Two of Pentacles, juggling two partners. But we are looking at this card from the point of view, his love life without you, and he's trying to, to get acquainted with new female. This card is a man who sometimes, you know, just throws himself into the behavior of a playboy, a behavior of heartthrob, but unfortunately for him, every time he tries, because we are having this here, every time he tries, it is unfortunately only leaves him very empty. I can feel sorry for the girls, because it's very sad to see Two of Pentacles in love spreads. I am sorry for the women who he charms, because he does try to take you out of his head, mind, heart. He does try to date, he does try to, sorry goes, but not for all of you, of course, but this is someone who tries to jump from bed to bed in order to forget a woman. There is the system even for men who are the courses of the pick-uppers, the professional manipulators. If you can't get a woman out of your head, you have to sleep with a certain amount of women, and then she's going to be out of your head. Maybe for some of you, this is a man who tries to prove this rule, because it could be not for all of you, but it could be. But at the same time, unfortunately, every time he tries, it leaves him burned, unhappy, miserable, and empty-hearted, completely very lost in kind of hating himself and asking himself, why the hell am I doing this? So unfortunately, he he screws up probably life of a couple of women trying to forget you, and I can only feel sorry for them. But he's trying to forget you, but his love life, unfortunately, there is no one of the women he knows now tries to talk or tries to have any relationship, gets anywhere to his heart, because, well, his heart is pretty occupied with you, and his thoughts are pretty occupied with you. We don't know what the future we will see in the future, but the thing is that sometimes men get stuck in this, and after that they get into the position of hermit, because they understand that I'm not gonna find her replica. It's just understanding coming, it's only one of her, and he either will get courage to come back to you, or he might not get that courage, because the thing is, if you are a Queen of Cups, then, you know, he might have lost all the chances with you, and he might be understanding that I've lost all the chances with her. Next one, is he sorry for for a breakup, for these things to be over between you two? Strength card, yes, he is sorry. We are having the woman here sitting with the bear. But he's sorry, but at the same time, especially this is a card connected with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He is sorry, but at the same time, he, just what I just told you, you know, maybe he can realize that he screwed up big time, that he lost his true love, but at the same time, he's sorry, but he now understands and realizes that you are not gonna put up, forgive my language, my beautiful queens, please, you're not gonna put up with any shit. I'm sorry, my language. You're not gonna put up with it. Absolutely never, because the strength card is a woman which stands. It's a woman sun. The woman's sun, the world energy, or another thing, name of this card is the daughter of the fiery sword. So especially if you are connected with fire sign, especially if you are in lioness, so you are gonna take only you would take him back, and Queen of Cups here, you would only take him back if he becomes a man who absolutely going to be the man the strength card can be with. So you see this bear. Bear is equivalent to a man. Bear is equivalent to that man who allows a woman. She's sitting on his back, but he doesn't mind. She's not sitting on his back because she wants to humiliate him or because he wants to hurt him or disrespect him. No, absolutely not. She is sitting on his back because he allows her, and because she could suppress in him all the negative aspect of the beast, because the lion or the bear, when he lets his beast take over, then he of course acts from the point of a wild animal, from the power point, from I am stronger, you do what I say or I'm gonna break your neck. Well, because the bear can be extremely dangerous. In a classical deck that would be a lion, but with her, he succumbs to her. He didn't lose his power. He didn't lose his strength. He didn't lose his spiritual, physical, or emotional power, but he understands that he's much happy one lying and not being a wild beast, but calm and soothing power, which is not hurting. And she is the one who brought him into this. She is the one who brought him into this. So yes, he is sorry, but at the same time he understands in order to be with you, he has to come and succumb to you. Not succumb to you to let you hurt him or rule him. No, this is a harmony. Harmony, you still have your power, you still have your strength, but you stop acting like a beast. You start acting from the point of heart, kindness, and compassion. The next card is, will he try to, come back and start all over? Will he do any attempts? Well, this would be complicated, for someone, for a stubborn man to do this. Let's see, will he? Four of Wands. Well, yes, what can I tell you? Four of Wands is a card of the wedding. You see, these two young people are getting married. Why this light is so bad? These cards are, they are light colors, and it's morning out there. So yes, I have to say absolutely yes, absolutely big yes. I am reading you a card. I already told you that I am reading cards, and this is a card of marriage, and he knows that the only thing he can come to you is to come to you and say, you be my wife. You're not gonna take anything else. You are the strength card. You are this woman. You're not gonna, you are strength. You are the Queen of Cups. You are an Ace of Cups. You're not gonna take nothing else but absolute absolute commitment, and also refusal from any wild ways this man ever behaved. And will he try to come back and start all over? We have Four of Wands. So yes, of course, girls, it can depend. Of course, take what resonates. Of course, I cannot guarantee you nothing. This is the video reading. There is no guarantee for nothing in this world, but these are the cards. I'm telling you the cards. So yes, he tries, but he comes with nothing less, like not like let's hang out together, but let's be together, live together, because simply you are not going to take nothing else. This is their him admitting this, what he already knows here. Admitting you are the sun, you are the rain, you are my other half. That you are the only one who can fulfill his life, who can make him feel alive, who can make him see the colors in the colors of the world around him. Yes, it is going forward. It's demonstrating initiative, open up his feelings, giving gifts, putting rings on your fingers. And an interesting thing that it's a card shows someone who was sitting in this little shell, denying, trying to run away, hide from his own, facing the reality who you are there to him. But of course, this is very wedding card. So yes, he comes in, he just gives you it all, because as I already said, nothing less than this you're not going to take. You're not going to agree to nothing less than this. Will you start all over? So he comes and tells you, here I am. Will you send me an angel? Will you start all over? Empress. Well, it's gonna depend on you, girls, because for some of you, what Empress means, for some of you, it means you grew up so much already, spiritually and emotionally. You grew up so much already. In a Strength card shows it that you might, when the axe comes back, you might not want this man anymore, because you might completely realize that this is not the man I want in my life. So totally up to you. Will he comes and he tells you, okay, here I am, and will you take him back? Empress. It's a goddess Persephone. It's in this case, it's a goddess Lala, the empress, the goddess of nature, of the spring and summer, and she even has the weeds here of autumn, of nature, of all the beautiful things, especially together with the Strength card. Absolutely, you are going to be the one who will decide what you're going to do about it. Him. Give him that second chance or not give him that second chance. Empress decides herself. No one decides for her. Let's look at the advice. You see, advice for you. We having the Empress who decide, and this is advice for you. And advice comes, as I already said many times, the deepest card which only exists in the deck. You only will know the answer if you look into the depth of your own self, because let me show it very closer to you, because no one else knows the answers but you. This is pilgrim. This is someone who is a prophet, someone who knows what is hidden, someone who walks his own path. By the way, especially connected with number 9 and 20, if your birthday coming to that day or something like this, the deepest one. So you don't really at this moment, at the moment he comes, you don't really require, you used to be wanting him so much, you used to want him so crazily, it seemed to you that with him you're gonna be happy, with him only, but then you were apart. And you brought yourself to such incredible strength, and you've realized and understood so many things, and you might be completely a different person. It could be that you separated, you broke up, your world collapsed, you were burned to ashes. And the ashes were cold. And what happens? But you cannot burn a phoenix. You cannot burn a phoenix, because one of the meaning of the Empress is a phoenix. You had risen from those ashes, not what you used to be before, the old phoenix. No, you had risen as 1,000 times stronger, at 1,000 times more powerful, and 1,000 times wiser, with opening in yourself such depth, such wisdom, and such knowledge that you are no longer that girl, the woman who was only wanting to be with this man. This was everything for you. No longer that. You are no longer that. Look at the amount of major arcana. I told you that you have to pay attention because, of course, this was a very karmic situation, the awakening situation. We are having 3. We only have 7 cards, and we have 3 major arcanas. We have 3 major arcanas in this spread. So this experience indeed was you rising from ashes to a younger, 10,000 times stronger strength card, Empress and Hermit, Phoenix. And this you might not be, because when he comes back to you, he might expect to see that woman he left. But when he comes back to you, he might see absolutely different woman, a risen phoenix. And you might look at him and say, you know what, no, listen, I am grateful to you. I appreciate your feelings, your emotions, your proposition, your everything. It's a traveler of spirit. This is so-called light workers, star seeds, twin flames, the ones which incarnate to this planet at the end of Kali Yuga to change the course of history, to rise the vibration of the planet. They are teachers. So he could come to you and you might say, you know what, no, I'm sorry, I wish you all the best. I am very grateful, but I am not anymore there. That girl you've left, or that girl that woman you left, I am totally different. So of course, advice to you is stand in your power. You know the answer, because look at this. We have a woman and a hermit. The thing is that it is totally, you hold the control over the situation. It's totally up to you if you will see him changing enough for you to take him back, or tell him, you know my life, thank you very much, but this is not longer gonna work. I am not a woman you used to know. I require a different type of everything now, and I'm wishing you all the best. But of course, it depends on you what you're gonna do, but you're gonna hold it all. You already do. This is all for this reading, my beautiful queens. Endless gratefulness to you, gratefulness to you for your support. I hope I am not disappointing you, and I hope I will not disappoint you in the future. Namaste.